Hi Dale, what did you think of your team's performance out there tonight?
Excellent performance. We've been really good the last 6 weeks. Yeah, I mean at 2-0 we were good value for that money. They're probably the most direct, aggressive, ruthless, cutting-edge side we've come up against physically, and I didn't know whether we'd stand up. I hope we did, and we did. 2-1, second half. We probably should have had a third, but 2-1 second half, and they pressed for 15 minutes. And then, you know, we relaxed again and away we went. So I'm really proud of the effort. It was excellent.
Quite a turnaround from the last time you played in here at Warrior Park.
Yep.
What did you do differently to change the result?
Nothing really. Probably just more the mental approach. They've been excellent the last 6 or 8 weeks. Training's been great. Having Hugh Undy back makes a big difference. Joffrey's grown a leg, and we've had a good, consistent, ruthless back four. When I say that, we had Jake Vandermeer out tonight again, so that's a bonus to come back. So, and it was told to them inside how they embarrassed us in round 2, and I didn't want that.
There seemed to be a fair bit of niggle in the game tonight. Is there anything in particular you put that down to?
Well, it started in the warm-up. Maybe Gabriel should have gone on the other side of the ground instead of sticking his nose on my area. So, a bit of push and shove. Vice president, vice captain. I didn't see it, but I heard about it. So maybe that set a bad omen for him.
Do you think any of that then flowed on into the game and went to? I think we had 8 or 9 yellow cards in the match, which is pretty high.
Yeah, no, it was a bit of biffo. So they stood up. The players stood up tonight. Paul Stevens, he's a big lad, and he stood up for Joel Samet tonight because they got a bit, you know, pushed and shoved a bit. And it was great to see a little bit of character, and they've got a bit of backbone, which is what we've probably struggled with for quite a while. But the last 6 or 8 weeks, as I said, has been excellent. I can't fault them.
Would you say it's a fair comment to say the past fortnight's been your best 2 games of the season?
Absolutely, yeah. Football-wise, and I know we keep saying it, I mean, the consistency's been there and the belief's been there. It's just a shame it's come a bit late, but, you know, it's been enjoyable, so I can't complain, and it's a great platform for Rob to move forward with this group and others that he'll want to bring in.
Have there been players in your team playing for their futures over the last few weeks?
Oh, probably. You'd have to ask Rob that. You have to ask Rob that.
I might just do that.
Yeah, I think I could bring him in now, but that's, you know... look, yeah, every player should be playing for their future, for this club, for every club, I suppose, but particularly this club. They're here to do a job, and, you know, we've got a few young guys in there. But yeah, the experienced guys are leading the team a bit now, and we probably lack a little bit of maturity and a couple of older players, body-wise. So yeah, they're playing for their futures. They should all be too.
Thank you, Dale.
Cheers. Thanks, mate.
Not bad game.
Good, that's right. All right, Gab, obviously disappointed with the final score. What did you make of your team out there this evening?
I think we played some good football matches. But you know, some mistakes, some silly mistakes, turning the ball over. But I think that's what you get when you try and play football. You know what I mean? They got us in once in the first half, slipping it, which they couldn't score, and then they got two times us on a counter attack, both on the wide area, same goal. Defender didn't check his shoulders, they got run and scored. You know, but that's what happened. But overall, I was quite happy with the performance. Can we do better? Yeah, we can do better, but it is what it is. I can't change it now.
Obviously, the score blew out a little at the end. You just put that down to you guys chasing the game at 2-1?
That's always going to happen. We don't want to have the mentality, oh, we lost only 1-0, you know. If we have to go, we go for win, you know what I mean? Going for draws doesn't win your leagues, doesn't win your trophies, it wins the league, you know what I mean? And yeah, maybe, but more than that, we lost a bit of structure, I think, mentally as well. You know, we got down a bit morally, mental strength. That's what I call it. You know, we didn't have much mental strength in the second half. You know, because it's been a long time since we went back, conceded, and then scored again. Lucky that we did it on Kimber, but Kimber and Olympia, different type of quality. You know what I mean? So again, mental strength was one of the things that I was a bit disappointed.
Do you question the mental strength after the goal was ruled out that would have made it 2-2, and what were your thoughts on that decision?
Which goal?
The offside that Sanders put in.
I think it was offside. I think it was a good goal. You know, the referee, Josh wasn't right. You know. I think today we had the best referees in the state, to be honest. So we can't rule it. Plus, you know, it's always a physical game. It's very tough. You know, but I loved it. You know, the referee let it play, and you know, and players have to get tough. You know, you can't always go on the floor. You know.
2 weeks to go in the season now. What are you looking to see in these final 2 weeks from the team?
Well, we have been we've been doing all year. Play. You know, if we can't get results, well, I can't get results, but we're always going to try. You know what I mean? A lot of people say that you can't play. Now we're starting playing some nice football. You know what I mean? And the next two games we have Clarence and Launceston, so it's a must-win game for us. The next two, you know what I mean? We still want to finish as high as we can, you know. And nothing, and then everybody goes on their way.
At the end of the year, have you had any discussions with the club about your future for next year?
Look, I think as everybody knows, you know, at the end of the year you do your review and you check, you know. But I may want to move somewhere else, and the club wants to get somebody else in. You know what I mean? We didn't talk about that yet, but I don't think, my personal opinion, I would be a Hobart Zebras next year. You know, but that's I think it comes from both sides. You know what I mean? It's been quite nice working with them, and it was fantastic, especially with the players that we got in. We created so much. We did some good. I hope I left a legacy, especially down to the junior level. We have a great women's program coming through, and we have the boys now on a great SAP and great mini moves. So I think we will divide, by the ideas will stay the same. You know, who will come in? I reckon we're going to do a fantastic job.
If they asked you to stay, would you?
Yeah, I would. But again, you know, you need certain players. You know, you need certain facilities. You need certain things, and they're very unfortunate that Zebras don't have that at the moment. But you never know. You know, maybe my NPL TAS is finished now. My time in Tasmania is finished, but we see what happens. You know, some clubs want me, some others don't. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Hopefully, we haven't seen the end of you. But thanks for your time, Gav.
Thank you.